folks, welcome to my Hit and Reads. I'm Eleanor and this is my February OwlCrate unboxing. I have scanned the QR code and made sure I've put the right month because it did default to March. But this is definitely, I've got the February one down here on my iPad. So the theme is deception and desire. So what's in the box? Well, the first thing I see is a box that says Alchemists and Fae measuring cups. Inspired by Quicksilver, which I'm not familiar with, these measuring cups are perfect for creating some magic in the kitchen. This set has been lovingly designed by Teresa Chen at Divine Literary. So that sounds fun. I do actually have 2 sets of measuring cups, but I can always use more because I do like to bake. I'm not hugely good at baking, but I'm competent. So, and it means I can, bake things like savoury muffins that are to my taste, and cakes that are to my taste, which I'm really bad at sponge cake, really bad. I think my oven's just too tetchy for them. Okay, so they are like metal. And they are linked together, and there's a 1/4 cup, 1/3 of a cup, a 1/2 cup, and a full cup. Oh, and the full cup at least has little milliliter measurements on the inside, and on the outside. So that's useful for when something is in milliliters instead of cups. So that's handy. And they're engraved on the edge with a little sword wrapped in some sort of vine. Not sure if you can see that. But those will be quite useful and will go into my kitchen drawers. Now, what else do we have? Ooh, we have Cleopatra's Perfume. Black cardamom, Egyptian lotus, and vanilla bean. It's a solid perfume by Fiction Bath Co. Oh, it's quite nice, very vanilla-y, but with a touch of spice. I quite like it. Now, I don't generally wear perfume, but I might try it. So that's Cleopatra's Perfume, and so that is inspired by, hang on, let me tap my, inspired by What the River Knows. Again, I don't think I'm familiar with that book, but nice. Then we have a box that says, The Hunted Had Fallen for the Hunter. It has a thorn vines, a moth, and a dagger on it. And if I open the box, oh, it's a little cuff bracelet with rose and rose thorns and daggers on it. I'm not sure if it'll fit me. It may not fit me. My hands may be too large. Don't think it's going to bend. It's bending a little bit. But it's very nice. I very much like it. I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera, but it's quite nice. So we'll see if I manage to make that fit me. Now I have a fabric item. Ooh, I think it's a toiletry bag. It says, it's got a little patch that says Vicious Little Thing. And it's got roses and flowers in wreaths, and it's got a sword crossed with an arrow. Vicious Little Things toiletries bag. Designed by Gretchen Kobar at Lichen and Limestone, and inspired by a book called Powerless, which I'm also not hugely familiar with, but it's very pretty. Very pretty. Like, see, purple and red flowers. And if I open it up, oh, it's got a little pouch attached. It's like snap attached, a little zippered pouch for putting small things in, for example, like earrings or hair ties. I can probably get some use out of this, and there's a couple of little pockets. I can absolutely get some use out of this when I travel. Not that I travel often, but I do sometimes travel. It's nice and spacious on the inside. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, We also have this month's pin in the Enchanted Elixirs collection for February. So let me open it. It is based on The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang and designed by Layla Ashtar. And oh, so the little tag says the price of power is pain. And there's like a poppy style lid. And it's in like pinks and reds. So that's pretty. Haven't read The Poppy War, I must say. I've heard about it. I've heard it's very good. But I think it might be a bit on the dark side for my preferences. Now, it looks like what we have left is the book itself. And that book is The Beast We Bury by D.L. Taylor. Fascinating. So, The Beast We Bury, which, gorgeous cover with this beautiful animal artwork and some blue foiling, beautiful end papers, beautiful sprayed edges, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous hardcover. Like, oh my goodness. So, it seems to be about a princess who has the power to summon animals, but only after she's killed them. And it's a reminder of her father's lust for power that has built the kingdom. And then we have a thief called Silver who's hired to do a heist on the castle. And so the princess is trying to save her realm without becoming the ruthless monster she's been bred to be. And the thief has to, when he realizes his actions are inciting violence, he has to decide what comes first, his ambition or the woman he's starting to love. So it's looks like a little bit of romance, not too long. None of the OwlCrates have been particularly thick ones recently, which is nice. But yes, so it's a little bit of a star-crossed thief princess romance with some dead animal summoning and a kingdom in peril. So could be interesting. I would quite like to have a read of this. So, I mean, I say that all the time, but I did actually start a recent OwlCrate one recently. So, yay! Anyway, but yeah, so that is the book. What's my favourite item? Probably the measuring cups. I'm probably going to get the most use out of the measuring cups, though I also really like the toiletries bag. Those two things are going to get some very practical use out of them. So that's nice. I always enjoy when that happens, and they're really pretty as well. Like, even if I don't really know the books that they're about, they're still really pretty. So those are probably my favourite things. As usual, happy to chat books in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again really soon. Bye.